You know what's funny about Zagara? Like, her natural kit, she's a lane bully, period. She's got a lot of damage that she doesn't have to be there for. She fires and forgets, and her minions do the work for her. So I like that in her kit. Welcome to Heroes of the Storm, You Can Do Better. I'm Patinator, and we're playing Zagara, who is, again, a very good poke character. And we're going to build around them pokes. If you already know what that's all about, you can click the timestamp in the description below, or the annotation in the lower left to skip straight on to the gameplay. I won't blame you. For those of you sticking around, let's take a look at their abilities. Happy Christmas, by the way. I think this is going to come up morning of the 24th, maybe? Or early 23rd. Either way, Merry Christmas. Baneling Barrage, launch a stream. It's not really a stream of banelings, more of a burst of banelings. That deals splash damage. Wow, that kind of looks like weird wording, but it could be early. Yeah, you launch 4 banelings, they explode. Good for clearing a wave, good for getting a snipe off. It does a tremendous amount of damage. 75 times 4 alone is 300, I think, which is far and above what most characters do at level 1. Usually level 1 they can deal 200 damage with a snipe or a flame strike. But it is harder to hit those banelings, and they can be shot on the way in. If you're going to use this to clear a wave, go from the side so that you can hit the center minion, the mage minion, and apply the damage to everybody. Hunter Killer. Unleash an Hydralisk on the enemy. Several things to note. It counts as a spell, so it cannot be blinded. So if you got a lot of people with blinds, don't be afraid of popping this down on people. It deals 89 damage per second. Scaling, of course, lasts 8 seconds. That's, what, 720 damage? That doesn't make sense. 720 damage if it gets its shots off consistently. So it's a deceptive amount of damage, and it really where we're gonna build around her. I'm not even sure you have a choice but to build around her. You can build around her utility, you can build around spreading creep, and she'll still deal a lot of damage. Anyway, Infested Drop. This is your primary wave clearing tool because it adds minions to your wave when it spawns roachlings, and it deals damage comparable to a assassin. So if you can hit the bombard, you're in a good spot. You clear the wave, you press that E, clear the wave, you press that W to push people out, you use Baneling Barrage. And normally I would say be careful with your mana, especially when an objective is coming up. And while that is true, if you can kill them or push them out, you have time to leave after you clear the wave. They'll still have to play catch up with your wave, and you're not going to kill anything behind their walls or towers anyway. So feel free to back. You're backing to heal yourself up and get into the fight. They're dead. They're on their way to the fight again. Let's see. D. Give them the D. With Creep Tumor, generates creep, allowing Zagara and her minions to move faster. Minions is not a good word to use in the description because I'm pretty sure it doesn't allow your actual minion wave to move faster. It allows your summons to move faster and heals for a little bit more. Tumors last 240 seconds. If you see it off cooldown, you lay the tumor down. People can pop it with area of effect damage, but I'm not sure if they've actually normalized which ones shoot in the air and which ones actually hit the ground. So, but if you see like a Kael'thas, they're gonna pop it one way or another, because one way or another your tumors are gonna be in their way. If you see a monk in your lane, well, they don't have any direct way of dealing with your tumors, so have fun with that. I like to put it in the alleys behind where the two waves meet, just to scope out a backline gank if someone's going in aggressively on me. I also like to put it near mercenaries. If it's not necessarily to steal them, but it's still actionable information. If you can see that they're taking a mercenary camp way back near their base, you are free to move somewhere else. You can rotate, confident in knowing that at least 1 or 2 people are currently busy and will take time, and they'll have to make a choice. Will they help out where you're pressuring, or will they stick it? And if they help out, they basically wasted their time because the mercenary camp will leash and regenerate all its health, or will they stay there and hope that their team makes it? It's a lot of pressure. Devouring Maw eats enemies in an area. Summon a Devouring Maw that deals 300 damage and devours enemies for 4 seconds. Devoured enemies cannot fight and take 43 damage per second. Usable on unstoppable enemies. This is one of the few times that unstoppable doesn't mean what it means, because you're basically opening a hole in the ground, except the hole is basically the Sarlacc pit and it's eating everybody. You can stop Diablo's lightning breath with it. You can stop Lunara's jump with it because pathing is weird. You're not actually jumping in the air. Anything. If you put the maw on them, it'll happen. Nidus Network is the redheaded stepchild. Sorry, I like redheads, but that's just how the saying goes. The redheaded stepchild of her heroics. Nidus Network. You summon a Nidus Network, you get one, then you put the other one, you enter one, and you come out the other one. That's it. I mean, it's good for fast rotations, but it severely hampers her team fight. Pokes are good. Pokes are amazing for one-on-one, but when it comes down to team fights, you want that burst. You want that ability to remove people from the fight, even temporarily with Devouring Maw. It allows your team to focus on the remaining targets. But there's an argument to be made for this. Sky Temple might be a good map for it. Cursed Hollow, if you got the room to maneuver. Although if you do have the room to maneuver and put your Nidus, in funny places, you're probably already winning. So it's hard to recommend it all the time. But there will be niche moments where, you know what, here. Maybe if Devouring Maw interrupts too many abilities, or it's non-synergistic. Let's say you have an ETC and a Thrall on the team, and they picked Mosh Pit and Sunder. At some point, especially in QM, I'm not saying that it is not viable in Hero League or in an organized game, but in Quick Match, coordination will come. Well, if you're lucky, that'll be your Christmas present for today, but you can't always rely on people to keep your ults in mind. And at that point, when there are so many things that can go wrong, especially in Quick Match, maybe Devouring Maw isn't the best option. Examine your team. That's what I enjoy about Quick Match. You examine them, you pay attention to what's happening, and you make it work. Okay, let's take a look at the talents. Okay, we're going for the Pokey Pokey build. Let's see. 1. Reconstitution is my go-to talent for level 1. Despite the twice as far ability of the banelings, we are on Towers of Doom, and I remember the name this time, which means that taking down the towers is important. It gives greater value to your objectives, to your objective claims, but it also means that, strictly speaking, taking down a fort is no longer the real quote-unquote objective. It's not on the way to victory. It makes your every win all the sweeter. Think of it as the icing on the cake. And why would I eat a cake without icing? Maybe a cheesecake. Cheesecake doesn't have icing. I'll eat it. Think of it as a cheesecake thing. The icing isn't there, the forts aren't there, so you just go for the objectives. That's a poor metaphor, but I think you like cake. So anyway, and that's why I have diabetes. Reconstitution increases our health restoration bonus by 200% while on creep. That works for our summons and Zagara herself. So not only is she slippery, she's constantly in lane, constantly harassing you. You can get pokes on her, but her pokes are better. And now you have to start running, because suddenly she's still regenerating. Level 4. A lot of utility here. Actually, this is one of the more difficult tiers for me to actually choose a talent. And most of these you pick according to the situation you're in rather than a specific build or a specific playstyle. And honestly, this is more of a playstyle thing with Zagara. Because in Venom Spines, you want to deal damage at long range because they have a lot of ranged dudes, or you want to kite people. In Venom Spines, the basic attacks and have their range increased by 20% and deal additional 42% damage over 3 seconds. You actually outranged Lunara, by the way. She's just faster than you, but you can still poke her out faster. And all of a sudden, the Lunara in my lane had a lot of problems and was wondering, what am I doing wrong? Well, sorry, it's not you. It's Zagara. Medusa Blades. A lot of people hate visibility. I am actually in that camp, but I can see where the value is in Medusa Blades, because it does deal damage to 4 people at a time. It's great for interrupting stuff. It's great for that one map that requires last hitting. What's it? Towers of... No. Shrines of Destiny? No. Infernal Shrines, that's the one. If you want to get the last hits, although arguably Envenomed Spines and all of your other abilities will do that better anyway. Tumor Clutch, if you really need vision on places. Anyway, it's important to note that it takes time for a tumor to spread. And because of that, when an objective pops, you need to head straight for it. Have your lane pushed in already. That's your primary objective. Keep the lane pushed in so that you are free to leave whenever you want, because you'll need time to set up those tumors. You'll need time to create vision for your allies. Any little bit of information can affect their decision making and eventually lead to the victory. And in Venom, I wanna pick it. If there's anyone else, if people are low health in my lane and popping in Venom, it's It's not burst, but coupled with a Mutalisk, a Baneling, a Mutalisk, it actually hurts a lot, and people will fall into it. Infest is amazing if you're expecting it to go long. But it's also a gamble because you expect it to go long. It makes a minion's damage do a lot, increases it by 400% for 30 seconds, holds up to 2 charges, devastating on a catapult, by the way. So if you're expecting it to go long, this is not a bad call. A lot of utility. Pay attention to what the enemy team is doing. More importantly, think about what you want to do, and you'll know what to pick. Envenom Spines is my go-to, though. If you don't know, why not the increased range and dots? It's amazing. Level 7. Also a lot of very utility abilities. I love Zagara. I do. Her kit is so malleable, so changeable. Volatile Acid. Do you want to split push? Is that where the team is going with you? Volatile Acid, more damage to non-heroic buildings. Ventral, okay, maybe not Ventral Sacs. The extra Roachling, while neat, is not likely to matter. It does add around 150 damage for the Roachling. But Roachlings can be killed, unlike Nazebo's spiders. So your mileage may vary on the quality of Ventral Sacs. And this creep is amazing. Do you need vision? Endless creep. Increased tumor health. Now everything is grape jelly. If the map does not look like a toddler opened a bottle of Schmuckers, ate all the chocolate, and destroyed the grape jelly part because toddlers don't know any better, and spread it all over the walls after a match, you are not doing your job as a Zagara. You are a ward, kind of. Battle momentum is also good, but it's not as valuable for me because 1, she's mana hungry. 2, the dots are... You're still in effect anyway. You don't need to burst people down. You are progressive damage, and this may actually end up working against you. If you need to stay in a fight for this to work anyway. Rapid incubation is amazing. More sustain, more life. I went with endless creep because we needed division, and because there are a lot of gank opportunities on Towers of Doom. Bot lane has free entry points, which is insane. Think about Dragonshire. There's 1 point of entry for a gank, and it's right above you in the middle. Here, there's in bot there are 3. There's the one with the bush and the 2 sides for each lane, and we needed division. Also, we needed to know where everybody was so that we could appropriately choose in our own individual manner where we were going. Anyway, level 13. Okay, I talk a lot about how Zagaras get malleable. This is where things kind of narrow off. In opposition to warriors whose kits widen after the first few levels. The first few levels determine their role, and the last few levels are often reactionary. Here, it's hard to argue against Mutalisk or Groove Spines because of the incredible value they give you. It's incredibly safe. Drop a W, walk away. You're still dealing damage, whatever. You're gonna go have a cup of coffee while they get hurt by your Mutalisk. And the decision between the two in a poke build depends largely on who you're fighting. Do we have escapes? Pick the Mutalisk. Can they run behind buildings? Can they run behind walls? Pick Mutalisk. Do we have to commit? Are they melee characters who can't get out of range quickly? Groove Spines. Now they'll never get out of range because you'll probably kill them. Giant Killer, there's an argument to be made for it. Basic attacks against enemy heroes deal bonus damage equal to 1.5% of the hero's maximum health. But she does not have... her basic attacks are amazing, but she's not an assassin primarily. Her attack speed does not give this a lot of value. Spell Shield does have a place if you're playing defensively. But still, these two embrace the poke game. Level 16. Baneling Massacre. I'm not saying pick it, but it is cool. 8 Banelings, that's a lot of damage. And the problem is when you use your Baneling Barrage, you're kind of rooted. You have to finish the animation and it's all over. And when the animation, you can get interrupted, you can get shot, people can hit you. And this basically doubles your animation time. So I'm not sure how that's good. Brood Expansion is my go-to for poking. Hold 2 charges of Hunter Killer. You can spread it around. You can focus one guy down and shred him. A lot of good stuff. And Stone Skin and Metabolic Boost have their benefits. They're actually very good. Metabolic Boost increases your movement speed bonus to 40%, making you extremely slippery, basically almost mounted while you are on creep. But This gives you that team fight oomph. This gives you the ability to shred somebody and start applying damage to people. And if you pick Mutalisk and they have an enemy Murky who is free this week, you might even get a free kill off the bounces from the Mutalisk. So, Brood expansion for me. Level 20, Bolt of the Storm. There's nothing. The Tyrant Maw looks amazing. It's cool. Broodling Nest is... Well, you pick Nidus Worm, so I guess you have a plan. I don't mean to be mean. It's just... Exiting Nidus Worm spawns 6 Broodlings to attack up the nearest lane. At level 20, if you're still laning at level 20, you're in a lot of trouble. You should be focusing on objectives, team fights, creating an opportunity to go for the core. And if you still don't have an opportunity, it might be good if it hits the core, but it's... See, here's the problem. I have to explain a lot. I have to think of a lot of conditions for this to work out. And when it requires that many conditions, it's probably better to go with something simple like Bolt of the Storm. Ooh, I can get in and out of a fight whenever I want, and safely. Ooh, Tyrant Maw. If I hit my Maws, it deals more damage and reduces its cooldown, so I can keep hitting Maws. Broodling Nest, there's a lot for it to go, right? Not saying that it's terrible, although it really feels like it is. But it needs a lot to go right. And the more things that need to go right, the more things there are to go wrong. Fear of the Storm is completely unnecessary to her. I like it. I like the ability. I like the concept of it. But it's completely unnecessary on a character that has as much AoE or minion-focused damage as Zagara. Anyway, I enjoyed making the video, and I hope you enjoy watching it. Well, the first thing I thought of was... I hope that we can synergize with our ETC in that I don't want to maw people out of his mosh pit. That would be sad. Let's start setting up our towers. Our wards. We're unique in that respect. I want wards here, here. Just spit them out over there. Make sure that they can't see it. I want to see Arthas in our lane. That's also okay, but we'll have to adjust our poking strategy because she also has a very good poke. Waste of mana. Absolute waste of... Look, she walked into it, okay? That makes it okay. And now we just pop the Hydralisk on her whenever she gets nearer to us. Too near. I know that the Hydralisk doesn't get a lot of value. We need to wait for her to get closer. No, no, no. I know your range, Lunara. You're deadly. You're strong. You will have some... No, you have your Q. Your Q can destroy my creep. Not for you. The question is, which talent did she pick? I can't get a good angle for our Baneling Barrage, unfortunately. So let's just start spreading creep like a good brood mover. Okay, she missed us with that again. Let's poke her out. Okay, we can deny experience to the enemy team by doing this a lot. And we could pressure the lane more, but the lane, while important, is not as valuable. And we have moved to the right place. Let's spread our creep. Alright, hello. I know it's a little early. It's quite early. But as a Zagara, I think we should be at places early to set up our wards. Now everybody can see. Now everybody knows what's going on. The important part is we commit to one place instead of two. The moment we commit to two places, we're in a bad spot. Goodbye, bots. Oh my god, Sylvanas is a bot. I wonder if we can make this work. Let's poke out just Sylvanas. Oh, she used her escape. She's pretty much pointless now. Thanks, Hydralisk. Okay, let's get away from that. Okay. Let's just toss out our Banelings. They're gonna get the other one, no problem. Oh, they've already got it. We can't oppose it. Okay, Sylvanas is a bot, which means later on when that starts, we're gonna click on her again. Okay. We didn't lose a lot. We didn't lose much of anything. I want the range, I think. I want the safety. Because you hurt. Lunara, who has not taken care of my anything. Ah, come here, regen globe. Delicious. Delicious Zagara needs the heals. You missed. Here. Just outside where we expect it to be. If they see creep spreading outside that area, they're gonna think, hey, outside the bush. Hey, it's not in the bush. And it's not gonna be in the bush. Nope, no poison for you. I gotta check what Lunara built. Lunara built Blossom Swell. You know what that means? Even when she only gets a minion wave, it doesn't cool down fast enough for it to matter. Spread the grape jelly. Welcome to the factory. You know what I'm good for? A good, like, schmuckers. Like the one with, I think it's Schmuckers, the one with chocolate and grape jelly. I could really go for that right now. As you can see, I just woke up. Let's clear that way. Let's start pushing this in. Let's get that experience. Lunara is missing. So I don't know what's up with that. I am not gonna spread it here. I'm gonna spread it here. Let's just get some vision. Let's grab Sylvanas. I'm surprised Vera Sylvanas hasn't been doing better, possibly because of our team. Let's kick on Sylvie over here so that, you know, no more accidents, basically. Okay. Let's see if we can snipe a Rainer. We can probably snipe a Rainer. Yeah, nice Nova. Very nice. Okay, battle momentum, map incubation, endless creep. Endless creep will give us the vision we need. I think vision is going to be far more important than anything else. Here, especially considering one of us is a bot. I'm doubling up on this. Yes, use your W, use your W. Got it. Okay, do we have it? ETC is zoning out bot very efficiently. Rapid incubation could have been a good call. Could have been. We got it. We got this, we got this. Oh, it's gonna feel good. It's gonna be a nice Christmas present. Merry Christmas, by the way. I understand, but not all of you are Catholic or even religious. But if you take Christmas away as just maybe today, you should be nice all the time. You know, don't wait for holidays to be nice. But if today you want to be a little extra nice, do it. I know being nice is an effort. Believe me, I understand that kindness is an effort. Yep, Sylvanas should follow ETC because I'm gonna go back here. Yeah. Okay, the poke game appears to be working as intended. We just need to make sure that our wards are up. We have complete vision. Maybe we should start spreading to upstairs. Their Sylvanas is pushing pretty hard. Their Sylvanas is probably gonna die. Maybe we can make something happen here. Goodbye, Sylvanas. One out here. Soft and weak indeed, Zagara. Let's see. Taking this is not as valuable. Let's go here. Taking a Fort Traveler. I mean, it still has value in that it gives more power to your objectives, but it's not the line to victory. The path to victory is in the objectives, strictly speaking. There's a... Hello. Spit. That was a bad shot, actually. We should have gone for the weakened tower, but what are you gonna do? Let's go back down to bot. Kael'thas is getting poked out by that. Lunara, in theory. Okay. Many things to be mindful of in a team fight. Yeah, we can get that. I could get this too. Goodbye. That extra range is so valuable. But we didn't get... What an odd time to bring out the Wisp. Oops, we're out of position. Fortunately, he got rooted, not us. Let's push out their Lunara. Let's block for the team. We are a ward. We are kind of support Zagara. Devouring Maw. Let's check what our ETC picked. Our ETC picked Mosh Pit. Okay, the question is, do we go first? No, 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 no. Come back, come back. No, she should have gone closer. If she went closer, we could have given her the regen glow. That might have let her survive. Okay. Hey, you don't have an escape. You're pretty much dead. I wanted to R it, but we wouldn't have a follow-up. Or Sylvanas is a bot, as I have mentioned repeatedly. You know what? Why not? Why not put there? What's our current status? Top is getting pressured, bot is getting pressured, but that should resolve itself fairly quickly. Unfortunately, she picked the correct talent for her Wisp, which will reveal our guy when it dies. That is very unsafe play from her. Yeah, we can make this work. Entire team is here. Is anybody picking up Sylvanas? Oh yeah, let's do this. The gate is open. Now is a good maw. We're silenced. We're silenced. We're silenced. Excellent peel coming out from our ETC. Come on, ETC, I gotcha, I gotcha. You can live. Live, ETC. You just want to be a rock star. Oh well. I feel bad when I see a bunch of our creep tumors just sitting in our belly, because that means we haven't been paying attention to how we spread the grape jelly. And that's a nice rhyme. I figured it out in time. Where do we go from here? I could go for a beer. Now that's not a good rhyme. I mean, the sounds are right, but it's not thematically correct. Oh, ETC. Oh, Rainer, goodbye. Ooh, she picked the right one. Sylvanas, come back! Sylvanas is dead. Dang it. You know, this would be a right-on stomping. If... Yeah, I got you, Kalfas. I killed it. I killed the thing. The pufferfish. This would be a right stomping if we were all people. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Oh, Sylvanas. Other Sylvanas is dead. Let's see if we can complete the set. March of the Murlocs. You know that down gating isn't a thing anymore. Ow. 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 Okay, that kind of hurt. Rainer is dead since they have... I'm primarily picking this for Lunara, and they have soft things. Maybe you can get a lucky Mutilus kill from the bounce attack. We can get a lucky Murky kill off that. We should probably jungle. I want the Grape Jelly. Arthas should not be there. Let's see, I want more Grape Jelly here. I'm not jungling, I'm just putting in Grape Jelly. Hello. That was real unfortunate. Oh, we can take this.
I wish I had a lighter.
Yeah, let's take it. Let's take it. Big baby Sylvanas is here. Yeah, that's... I mean, I like the... What's the word I'm looking for here? The weirdness of it. Goodbye, Rainer. ETC is our hero today. Excuse me, they were interrupting our jungling. I like the weirdness of it because it doesn't look like the standard Sylvanas. Like, she's not, oh, I'm so serious. Ooh, have you heard? Undead. Have you heard? They flee before us. But this one's just not clicking for me. Yep, Towers of Doom. So let's focus this down. Oh, that was fast. Let's get out of here. That felt too good. I think we're in trouble if we don't get out of here real quick. Sylvanas is low on... I don't know how to send her home. The Murky Push is real, but the Murky Push is probably keeping them in the game. Also the fact that one of us is a bot. Never. I'm not gonna go into aggressively. We can't. If we had our full team comp here, in that everybody was... Bad Wisp. You got it, you got it. You got it. March of the Murlocs. What an odd life. What an odd age we live in. Pop it, pop it. Okay, the poison got landed on us. I will always take a Murky kill when I can. Nova is doing extremely well, getting kills whenever we need them to happen. That was an okay trade, mostly because we can't afford it. We gotta get that pufferfish out. We didn't get it in time. Pop it. Ooh. Oh, alright. Brood expansion should do nicely for us. This is pretty bog standard. Okay.
My heroes shall have this gift as well.
I feel like I'm just a big minion. Really. Let's see. Let's take the time to spread our Grape Jelly. There's not a lot to push on. Maybe the jungles, but that's not so important. Let's see, the math. 5. We still require 3 shots to come up. If we drop it to 4, we'll require 4 shots to make to get the win. So that's something to note for future reference. Okay, that's a wisp. I see a wisp. Yeah, let's do it. Alter at mid. Ah, come on, bot Vanus. Wow. Let's just keep spreading the love. We lost the keep. Now the path to victory is slightly slower.
My brood stands ready.
Hey, lay it. Giving you an order here. Give birth. You are basically a cow. We have vision. We have vision. So do they. I'm Murky coming in here. We could have gotten that shot off, but I was very worried about the Murky. You'd think he would have gotten the pufferfish off, at least. Oh, let's try this again. Hey, Rainer. We haven't been able to use our Maw a lot because they're dying pretty quickly. Wait, his egg is here. Or his egg is at base, and... Hey, man. Bye. Yeah, I see. Let me out, let me out, let me out. I got body block. Although that is a delicious sandwich to be a Sylvanas and a Nova sandwich. And if you don't know what that means, I don't think you've spent enough time online. So, parents, laugh with me. Kids, ask your parents. Look, you know what? When I was a kid, I was watching one of them business drama movies, and one of them called the other guy an SOB, and I asked my mom, like, what does SOB mean? Son of a bitch, kid. Oh, alright. And I left it there, because I don't know if there was anything further to do with that. Did he pick? Come on, Zagara. Come on, Sylvanas, get with the program. You're not supposed to die there. We don't need to take that. There's no value in it. You want to take this? No. No, it's not. I want vision to see if anybody's coming in there. We can try to do this. Yo, my minions. I will spend mana on this. Well, that was a bad angle for it, but it's gonna work out. We're fine. Just spread that over there. This is kind of a bad position. Not because we can't escape, but because our Sylvanas is acting funny. Let's drop our... Nope. Alright, let's get a Murky. Lunara, please! Even if you didn't know that we were there, you should not have done that to begin with. I have to go. This is a bad time. Gotta tap the well. This may be our first death.
Capture the altars, and we shall deal the Raven Lord a grievous blow.
The altars over there. Yeah, I gotta go over there. Sorry. Didn't see the other one.
As you say.
This is pretty close to being the game. No? Actually, you know what? Statistically, it's the game. Because all we need to do is get boss now. Once we get a pick off, it should be fine. I gotcha. Wow, we didn't get to use our Maw at all. My earlier concerns were completely pointless. Maybe we'll get a lucky hit. We could get greedy. I mean, if we just repeatedly go after boss, it should eventually work out.
As you say.
We don't even need to lane. We don't even need to take their stuff. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Let's just spread the love. I know, it's a very comfortable game. Nothing really went against us at any point, so I like it. Yep, that's game. We just need to kill this. Okay. Okay, kill it. Secure it, and that's the game. And we're gonna pick both of us turn. Both. I'll mob this. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can click that subscribe button and or follow me at twitter.com/Patinator so you don't miss a thing. Merry Christmas. I am Patinator. I'll see you later.